Top 10 electric vehicles for any budget in 2022. Looking to buy an electric vehicle, but you don't want to break the bank? Don't worry, today's electric vehicles aren't like the small, expensive, and low-range models of the past, as several brands sell affordable, long-range EVs that come in all sorts of sizes, like the subcompact Mini Cooper SE hatchback and the full-sized Ford F-150 Lightning pickup truck. Sales of electric cars are booming, and no wonder. The best are quiet, cheap to run, and smooth to drive. But which are the brightest budget-friendly sparks? Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss the top 10 electric vehicles for any budget in 2022. So make sure you watch the video till the end to find out more. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing and latest videos about extraordinary cars. Number 10. Smart EQ Fortwo. Mercedes' old-fashioned brand Smart has now become an electric mobility brand rather than a conventional car seller, and has a much cut-down model range than it once had, but you could still buy a diminutive Fortwo EV. You'll need to be confident that all the electric motoring will be done in the city though, as well as being a strict two-seater with a small boot. The car only has an 80-mile WLTP range, which turns into more like 65 miles if you venture out of town. For a car costing not far shy of £25,000, a usage range like that is a bit of a joke. The car's styling and interior are at least characterful and different, and its performance is punchy enough to zip away from most traffic up to about 50 miles per hour, while the Cabrio's rollback canvas roof offers some wind-in-the-hair thrills. Bear in mind, however, that the car's ride can be pitchy and unsettled, while its slow steering means the handling feels curiously cumbersome for something so small. Number 9. Mini Electric. The Mini Electric brings all the fun factor you expect from the brand to the compact EV segment, albeit packaged with a few equally typical usability retractions. Based exclusively on the 3-door mini-body shell, the Mini Electric adopts the powertrain from the BMW i3S, giving it a very healthy 181 bhp and 199 pound-feet of torque. Performance is notably stronger than many of the cars you might compare it with in this list, while handling is grippy, darty, and agile in the enduring dynamic traditions of the Mini brand. We like it a lot. Range is the catch. Mini claims 144 miles, but depending on how and where you drive it, you're more likely to get between 100 and 120 miles. And that's in a car with a small boot, whose back seats are tricky to access, and of little use for anyone but younger kids in any case. Number 8. Mini Cooper SE Hardtop. Those willing to accept the Mini Cooper SE's limited driving range will find plenty to like about this 2-door hatchback. Notably, the front-drive 181-horsepower Cooper SE is a joy to drive, as it shares its dynamic DNA with its gas-powered kin. Much like the Mazda MX-30 though, the Mini's affordable starting sum of $30,750 strikes us as rather costly for a vehicle with such limited long-distance legs. Nonetheless, we wouldn't fault anyone who has the means to own a Cooper SE as a second or third car for use around town. Number 7. Ford F-150 Lightning. Starting at $41,659, the entry-level Ford F-150 Lightning Pro is the cheapest way to get into an electric pickup. Though Ford offers fleet buyers the option to snag this affordable full-size electric truck with a 131 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which gives the truck more than 300 miles of range, the Pro that typical consumers can buy comes strictly with the Lightning standard 98 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Predictably, the base pack's lesser capacity means less driving range, with so equipped Lightnings capable of traveling 230 miles on a full charge per the EPA. For most buyers, this ought to be plenty. While the Pro is the cheapest iteration of the Lightning, it's far from bare bones. A pair of 12-inch screens comes standard, as does a dual-motor all-wheel drive system with 426 horses. Number 6. Honda E. Honda has taken a left-field approach with its first all-electric car, the Honda E Super Mini, which is unusually compact for an electric car, and innovative in several ways. A rear-mounted motor promises packaging efficiency, while all-independent suspension heralds the ride and handling sophistication of a bigger car. The E is available in 134 bhp and 152 bhp forms, but neither has quite the battery capacity of rivals. 35.5 kilowatt-hours gross in all you get here, which makes for a claimed WLTP range of 137 miles maximum. In testing, we struggled to get much more than 100 from our 17-inch equipped test car. To drive, the E feels plush, composed, and easy to operate. Number 5. BMW i3S. If the i3 can't quite claim to have brought the concept of EV ownership to the mass market, then it can at least claim to have shown that such cars can be interesting and genuinely characterful. Since 2013, BMW's motor show-esque city car has gained a range, power, and interior technology, even if along the way the plug-in range extender that offered owners a safety net has been ditched. So now the model is pure electric only. Official range is 188 miles, which is a little disappointing in 2022, particularly for the price. What we love about the i3 is, springy body control aside, its sense of refinement, easygoing drivability, nicely weighted control, and interior ambiance. With that carbon fiber reinforced plastic architecture and standout design, it also somehow manages to still feel avant-garde and exciting. Number 4. Renault Zoe. The Renault Zoe was never the most exciting EV, but the current generation was a significant step up compared to the original. With its 52 kilowatt-hour battery, it can cover up to 239 miles of lab-tested range on a charge, and that's rather embarrassing for some of the more expensive options on this list. Even if it's more like 190 miles in the real world, that's still very strong going. It can be charged at 50 kilowatts, which is no longer anything to write home about, but it's better than the AC charging-only provision of earlier versions. Currently, only the GT Line Plus model is available, which starts at £31,995. It's broadly pleasing to drive, very nippy, fairly quiet, and with a good ride around town. At higher speeds, it can feel slightly unsettled, and there's a somewhat leaden feel of the controls. The interior and infotainment are substantially improved from the last generation. The best cars are yet to be exposed, so watch the video till the end, and please don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our latest updates. Number 3. Kia Niro EV. Those determined to own the cheapest Kia electric vehicle will want to look at the Niro EV, which stickers for $41,285 in EX guise. Whereas the cheapest EV6 comes standard with a lone rear-mounted 167 horsepower motor and a 58 kilowatt-hour battery pack that's good for 232 miles of EPA-rated range. The Niro EV has a front-mounted 201 horsepower electric motor and a 64 kilowatt-hour battery pack that affords it 239 miles of range. That said, we netted 210 miles of driving from the 2020 Niro EV on our 75 mile/hour highway range test. Though we may prefer the style and size of the EV6 to the Niro EV, there's no denying this compact electric SUV still offers a solid value. Besides its ability to accelerate to 60 miles per hour in just 6.2 seconds, the Niro EV EX also comes standard with niceties such as a 10.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, factory navigation, a wireless mobile phone charger, and more. Notably missing from all the Niro EV trims, however, is the availability of all-wheel drive. Number 2. Mazda MX-30. Mazda has never been afraid to do things its own way, even when the rest of the industry appears to be doing something different. The MX-30 is therefore not quite what you'd expect, but it's an appealing proposition all the same. Toy car looks are wrapped around an unusually small battery pack, just 35.5 kilowatt-hours, giving an official range of 124 miles. Because Mazda believes owners simply won't need any more, and increasing the size of the battery would mean unnecessary cost. The car is reasonably spacious within, has an SUV-like body that is very much on trend, and is trimmed in interesting material that gives the cabin a singularly cozy and likable atmosphere. With 143 bhp and 199 pound-feet of torque, the electric motor is never going to blow your socks off in a straight line. Number 1. Chevrolet Bolt EUV. Chevrolet enters the electric SUV segment with the Bolt EUV, the more upright and larger sibling to the brand's Bolt EV hatchback. While its $34,495 starting price may not make the Bolt EUV the cheapest EV out there, the front-drive SUV is still a relatively inexpensive battery electric-powered option. It also offers reasonable value, given its EPA-rated 247 miles of range, a figure that applies to all Bolt EUV trims. That's all for today, guys. What do you think about today's video? Share with us now in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed the video. We will be back soon with more amazing content, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.